Awesome Osprey kindergartners. It is Choose Your Own Adventure February, where you get to choose about the holiday you want to learn more about. Now, Mrs. St. Andre is going to be learning about Valentine's Day, but if you want to learn more about Lunar New Year or President's Day, you're going to be doing the same things. Everybody has to ask a question, learn something, create something, write something, and share what you did. So today's lesson is going to be about asking a question and how to do that. Asking questions is part of pre-writing. I'm going to say that again, and you can repeat it if you want. Pre-writing. And that means before writing. Before you even write your sentence, you need to get your brain ready and warmed up. And asking a question is a great way to get your brain thinking about your topic. It's also a great way for learning and note-taking. So you decide what it is that you want to learn. Mrs. St. Andre is going to show you how to write questions so that you can help guide your learning. So here we go. I'm gonna exit this and open this up. The first thing you're gonna need is a piece of paper and a pencil. Now, you can have lines if you want. Mrs. St. Andre doesn't. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold. And here is a shortcut way to fold. I'm going to kind of move it like an S. And squeeze it a little bit until my ends meet. And then I'm going to squeeze all the way up. And I'm going to turn my paper over. And I'm going to squeeze again. And see how I have my two fingers in between? And I'm going to make it, make the creases. And then I'm going to put my paper down. And I'm going to rub, 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 rub. So when I open up my paper, I have a space to write 3 questions. Now, Mrs. St. Andre likes to make those lines in between, so it's easier for me to see those 3 sections. Right here. You see them? 1, 2, 3. That gives me a chance to have 3 questions that I want to write down. Now, if you remember from last week when we wrote our questions, we had a question word. We had a question word wall. So your question is going to start with one of these words. And if you need help with that, just go ahead, go back to the slide and look for your question word wall. Now, Mrs. St. Andre wants to know, what is Valentine's Day? So I'm going to write what is Valentine's Day? And that was a question, so I'm going to add a question mark. What is Valentine's Day? And I have another question I want to ask. What do we do? What do we do? Question mark. I want to know, what do we do on Valentine's Day? And that's one question. What is Valentine's Day? And another question, what do we do? So you might have another question already, or you might not have a question yet. You might have even more questions, so you can go ahead and turn your paper on the other side and ask as many as you want. But I'm going to get started with these 2 questions and see if I can learn something and get my questions answered. I can't wait to find out more about your questions. I hope you have fun learning.